Okay, so today in this video, I'm going to address a few, I would say that they are important, yet they are not like content extensive enough for me to make a whole video on it. So this episode, I guess it will have a big hit because I'm going to talk about a few things. One, I'm going to talk about cooling measure. Second, I'm going to talk about what is the government already doing that I don't know whether you guys know or not. Third, it has something to do with ENBLOC. Fourth, I'm going to talk about these few new launches that's coming out. One is the Greenwich EC, one is the Water Gardens, and one is Pasir Ris 8. So you'll be wondering, how can I talk about so many things in like one video? Anyway, they are all interlinked. This is why I thought that I should just make into one video. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so first of all, right, let's talk about this cooling measure. Okay, a lot of you if you read the newspaper article, right, the newspaper article already say that the increase is not so much, the volume has dropped and all these things. Okay, if you have watched my past few cooling measure videos properly, you will know that I said something like natural death. So I said something like natural death. So what is natural death? Natural death is like the government may not even need to come up with a cooling measure. It may be like an automatic kill system whereby the market will just cool off itself because it goes up too fast, yet it's very unrealistic and I think there's many people that is aware that this is not supposed to be correct. So those people that have bought wrongly, buy the wrong product, buy too high price during that few 6 months, I feel that yes, sorry, you know, it's like 过去的事不要再说了you know, it's the past. Because I will tell you that the panic buying is a pent-up demand. I said this like many times, you know, but I don't know whether you all get it or not. So it may not even need the government to come up with a cooling measure, because the government may think that if I come up with a cooling measure and the cooling measure doesn't give a correct long-term effect to the market, it gives a sudden drop to the market, it will be difficult to pull the market back to the correct level. So this is what I feel, and I think that it may be a natural death. Even if there's cooling measure, I would say that the cooling measure will most likely be on the HDB portion, whereby they keep reminding about the 1 million property and whatsoever. So maybe it's around there, but definitely not at the private property side. I feel this is just my personal opinion. I mean, there is still chance that the cooling measure is going to come out, but I feel that it's a little bit long. We have waited a little bit too long. Now it's already July 10. It's like the second quarter index is already here. So even if it's going to announce, it has to be announced in July. It cannot be announced in August, right? Oh, maybe in August, because we have the National Day. National Day always have this talk, right? So maybe in National Day lah, I don't know. But I feel that it's a natural death lah, because I look at my statistics. Again, I'm not going to show you. You can go to my Telegram group. I will post it in my Telegram group. You can see that the volume is dropping. The price increase has already dropped. So there is lesser people that is willing to pay this extra premium in the market. Naturally, this will stable out one, because again, I gotta say that word is a pent-up demand. I don't want to say this thing anymore. So again, you don't see the government doing cooling measure, but let me tell you, something else is happening. Whoa, very interesting, right? Okay, so if you stay tuned to the newspaper, you realize that in government land sales, there is a confirmed list and a reserve list. The confirmed list is list that is confirmed going to go for government land sales. Means confirmed got bidding and got tender. In government land sales, when they want to bid, when the developer bid for the land, there's no minimum price one. So they can put any price they want. But of course, no one is stupid to put a cheap price lah. Because if I'm not wrong, I don't think tender is free. So why would you want to try your luck knowing that you won't get it? Okay, so common sense, okay, common sense. So, but in ENBLOC market, okay, I'm going to talk about ENBLOC market. Yeah? So, you're going to focus, in ENBLOC market, there's always a reserve price, meaning that this property cannot be selling below the land value or below the reserve price set by the CSC. Okay? So, ENBLOC is actually a lot harder for the developer to bid, because there's a price that they see already. If, let's say, the reserve price is too high, they won't even bother or consider to bid. So the government, basically, I just want to tell you that the government hate en bloc. You want to know why? It's very simple. In 2018, 2019, right, there was a lot of en bloc, and most of these mega projects come from en bloc. Okay, and this is also the reason why there's so much money in the market that's being recycled. So when there's en bloc, right, there's a recycle system, meaning that the developer buy the land from these people, pay them money, they earn extra money, they come back to the market and throw because they have to buy a house again, ma. So the government, I mean, this is just my feel. I'm not saying that the government really think like this. It's just my feel. It's just my opinions. Okay, disclaimer. So if the government stop en bloc, right, there won't be this recycle thing. There won't be money coming back, more money coming back into the market. Correct or not? So if the government do government land sales and there's no en bloc, so the developer don't need to give money to people, and then the people take the money and come back to the market and buy, whether is it in resale or new launch. Now the developer give the money to the government put inside the pocket. No one is going to come back to the market to buy. So the government, in my opinion, don't really like en bloc because en bloc will fire up the market. And in order to stop en bloc, right, the government has already in the past few weeks released their reserve list. Okay, so there is more and more land that is coming to let go by the government. So if today they are doing en bloc come this price, reserve land come this price, release extra land. But reserve list got no price ma. So basically we want to bid how much, we just tender lah. So they will still consider one. They will still consider is whether they get it or not for the developer. But en bloc, there's always this price, and you know en bloc is so difficult. You want to convince 80% of the people to accept this price. The thing is, everyone is greedy. Confirm got that feel that is greedy, that feels that anti en bloc and whatever. This price become like this price. You think a developer will still consider? So even if the developer say that, the price is here, I still can consider, the developer will think twice now because the developer will say, I got government land sales to think about it. So I don't know if you all understand or not, is that the government is already doing a lot of things behind the scene to determine the next year property outlook. It's actually a chain effect one. The interesting thing about the property market, which I have been in for the 12 years and next year 13 years, I feel that things are always changing, things are always moving. There is always something being done by the government, and not everything you see the behind reason. You only see the newspaper headline. You don't see the behind real reason that's going on. So I will say that the government is doing a lot to actually stabilize this market really. And I foresee lah, this is just my views. I feel that the en bloc market will never be that hot like what we had in 2018 and 2019. Okay, and I feel that a lot of land this time will all be government land sales land. It will not be en bloc land. So en bloc will definitely minimize to very, very little. And this will actually push the 2022 and 2023 property outlook to stabilize and not fly anymore, because there's no recycle money coming back into the market. So this is just my feel of what is going to happen, and I think the government is doing this to achieve this. Okay, so whether you all get it or not, I don't know. Okay, so this is the very, very important part. So the next part is that in this year, right, we don't have much new launch left. And there's these 3 new launch. Okay, there's one more Yishun EC, which is later on. Then Tengah EC should be next year already. So now we have the Greenwich EC. Okay, so those that want to do EC, go and watch my EC video. Actually, all my Provence EC video is the same as the Greenwich one. I can say that the Greenwich one is actually quite well done. I already went to view the project. Okay, so if you want some information, join my EC Telegram group. I'll put it in the description. Actually, I already post a lot of info there, a lot of secret info, so you gotta go. Okay, then for Pasir Ris 8 is so super duper hot that all the viewing slot has been taken for the weekend. Now we left with weekday viewing slot. So if you are interested, also PM me. The next one is Water Garden. Water Garden is also going to be hot. The reason is because it's near MRT. I would say that these 3 launch will actually make a big hoo-ha lah, because we very long last time till now we don't have good launches around already. I mean, pardon me, but my definition of good launches is quite high standard lah. So I feel that these 3 launches, of course EC is always good launch lah. There's no EC that's bad launch one, because all the EC is like money earning. So now the Pasir Ris 8 and the Water Gardens, they are all very near MRT, so they are really worth considering, and I heard that the price is going to be very attractive. So that's it for today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe button, anything. Join my Telegram group, WhatsApp me. I'm really busy. I'm trying my best to churn out content as much as I can, and I don't want to be doing like lousy content, you know. So instead of like 2-3 videos, I really don't have time to do so many videos every week. So I go for like 1 video, and I try to give you as quality as possible. So hit the like button, subscribe button, and thank you for the 4,000 subscribers! Yay! Bye bye.